Game of Stripes, Episode 5. The Cincinnati Bengals journey to Atlanta to take on the Falcons in the Georgia Dome. Still bitter from their recent loss against Oakland, they're looking to bounce back. Former Bengal Mohamed Sanu has become a new target for Matt Ryan next to the explosive Julio Jones. With Tyler Eifert back, there's a new hope on the horizon. And we'll get things kicked off. Bengals, Falcons. In comes Vic Beasley and the new look Falcons defense along with the Cincinnati Bengals taking off. This is going to be about Julio Jones versus AJ Green, two of the top receivers in the NFL. Definitely top 5 NFL receivers. And the Dirty Birds get ready to step to the field with Matt Ryan at quarterback, who's been pretty decent for him. Definitely has some new weapons with Mohamed Sanu coming from Cincinnati. Devontae Freeman, one of the top running backs last year. So this offense has some firepower and presents a challenge for our Cincinnati Bengals. With Vontaze Burfict out for today's game, Paul Dawson gets a start, also with Carlos Dansby in, and we'll get things started. And Matt Ryan drops back and he hands off to Devontae Freeman, who's near a first down, taken down right outside of their own 40. And that brings up second down where Freeman takes the handoff and he moves past the first down marker into the 30, into Bengals territory. And Freeman shows some explosiveness on that play and he's averaging 6.2 yards per carry. He could prove to be a problem. And here's Tevin Coleman, the rookie from last year, in which Freeman actually took his job back. Tevin Coleman is pretty explosive. Look at the replay here. He's moving into the Bengals territory. The Bengals get the stop that they need on this drive thanks to Michael Johnson, who 8-town stomps all over Tevin Coleman. Not today, young fella. And MJ90 proves to be viable against the run once again. Let's check out this replay. Nah, fam. Like Chief K says, nah. So that brings up our 3rd down and 2, and Ryan drops back and he finds Mohamed Sanu, who's popped by Ray Maluga and drops the ball. We've seen a lot of those here in Cincinnati, especially in 2014. So ATL has to settle for their 3. Take your 3, bro. And Marvin is pumped up. He can't believe the stop on the play. And we show the Bengals offense starting off with Cedric Abuyi, the right tackle. Also, Giovanni Bernard gets the start. Tyler Eifert is also back. And when we look at Atlanta, they brought in some new guys like Courtney Upshaw, as well as moving Victor Beasley to defensive end. And we also have the rookie Keanu Neal, the 1st-round pick. So it'll be interesting to see how this secondary is affected. And Dalton is getting ready to take the field. And he starts at his own 25. And Dalton changes the play at the line. He drops back. He's looking. Who's he looking for? And he's aiming for Brandon LaFell, who has butterfingers and can't hold on to the ball. So that brings up 2nd down where Andy Dalton drops back. He fakes the handoff. He goes deep. He's looking for AJ Green. Oh my goodness. Who Randy Moss is that man right there on that play. That was vintage Randy Moss right there. He had a 33-yard catch and a 1st down on the play. Let's look at this replay. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Ooh, let me take that. He took that like his lunch right there on that play. You gonna eat your cornbread? No. Let me get that. AJ said, yum, 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 yum. So that brings up a new set of downs. And Andy's looking, and he hits his target off to the right. It's Brandon LaFell. He's able to hold on this time. That brings us to 2nd and 9. And Dalton's navigating through the field. And it's Tyler Boyd, the rookie, is starting to step it up and show that he can make nice sideline catches with those reliable hands. Clutch catch by Boyd pushes the Bengals into scoring territory to set up their first score. And Andy catches AJ on the patented slant and he's in for the touchdown. Look at this. 7-3 Bengals. That's a bad man. Adriel Jeremiah Green strikes first. And the 2nd quarter continues to tick down. And the Bengals take back over again on defense. And here's Matt Ryan. And he looks and he finds his target, Mohamed Sanu, with his 1st catch of the game. Sanu was able to haul that in and bring it up to a 2nd and 3. So after that, Matt Ryan is looking and he finds on 3rd down his tight end, Jacob Tamme, for a 1st down. And Tamme is having a pretty good connection on this drive. And so is Sanu, who's into Bengals territory inside the 10. And now the Bengals are having to put together a drive in which they can stop these guys before the half. So Matt Ryan steps back and he's looking, and he almost is intercepted by Pacman Jones, who was guarding Julio and reacted to the ball. Pacman is out here trying to make heart plays, but he wishes that he would have been able to hold on to that one right there. That would have been huge. And Hardy almost came off with it too. But on 2nd and 10, he gets it back to Julio Jones, who's near a first down. Here goes Devonta Freeman, who poofs his way all the way in for the touchdown. You say Devonta, I say Devontae, and he's in for the touchdown. And ATL is on the board with 10 to the Bengals 7. And on that play, Freeman says to put some respect on his name with that stiff arm. All three of y'all. So with Atlanta on the board, the Bengals now trail, and that brings us to halftime. So the Bengals will have to refocus and come back out with a win. So the third quarter starts off and Andy Dalton drops back. He's looking. You already know it's AJ Green for a first down, who wasn't even touched. I don't know if that was a glitch or what, but AJ Green going up like Randy Moss again and going and getting it. And that brings the Bengals to midfield. And there's Tyler Eifert. We haven't seen him all game. And the Eiffel Tower is starting to make his presence known in this game and gets a first down. And that brings the Bengals inside the 35-yard line of the Falcons. And here we go. It's Giovanni Bernard, young Gio with the run, 2nd and 5. And we're looking. Dalton's looking in this Eifert again, who's into the 20. And the Bengals are moving. And Giovanni Bernard is into the 18-yard line. And then Jeremy Hill is looking to get going, and he's stopped. Unfortunately, Hill was not able to gain anything on that play. He was stopped out there by Brooks on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9 on a drive where the Bengals must strike first. And Andy's looking, and he finds Eifert again.
Another one. Oh man, not again.
So that puts the Bengals in the red zone, and Giovanni Bernard takes the snap and is caught in the backfield, and he's stopped by Courtney Upshaw, the guy that was signed over from the Ravens and is looking to make an impact. But back to the Bengals, Dalton's looking again. He's looking, and he finds Tyler Boyd, but he's out of bounds and not into the touchdown. So that brings up 3rd and goal. And Ryan Hewitt, you would have never guessed it, the secret weapon is in on the fullback dive for a touchdown to bring the Bengals lead up to 14-10. Just like the game against the Raiders and Pittsburgh in the playoffs, this Bengals defense knows that this game is well far from being over with 3 minutes left. So Matt Ryan drops back. He finds Julio Jones, who's near the 40, and Julio Jones making his presence known and starting to get his feeling in early with his 3rd reception of the game. And Ryan drops back again. He's got another first down, and that was hauled in by Justin Hardy, the slot receiver. Matt's dropping back on 2nd and 7, and he finds his tight end Jacob Tammy. So Ryan is talking some things over. He sees something, and he's noticing something. He's going at Julio again. Julio is working Pacman out on this drive like a personal trainer, but Matt Ryan drops back and he finds Jacob Tammy into Bengals red zone territory. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, people, but Ryan drops back. He's looking, and he's almost got Julio, and Pacman is there for a heart play to cause an incompletion. How clutch was that? Pacman was beat several times on this drive, but not when it matters. And he makes sure that Julio does not fall down with those feet in bounds. So close there. So close. So our game is 14-10, 2nd and 10. Ryan still got a chance with 1 minute left. And he's looking, he's taking his time, and he finds Tammy out to the left. So less than 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Matt Ryan drops back on 3rd and 4. He's looking, and it's swatted down by Ray Maluga, the Cardiac Cats. So the Falcons are playing with fire, and so are the Bengals on 4th and 4. And this is the game right here. The Falcons need a conversion, and it's intercepted by Dre Kirkpatrick, a.k.a. Dre Kirkswag, a.k.a. Dre Pick 6, who comes up when the Bengals need him the most, and Matt Ryan can't believe it. It was actually intended, ironically, for Mohamed Sanu and intercepted by Dre. And that seals the victory for the Cincinnati Bengals as Dalton takes a knee and the Bengals get a huge win in clutch form, 14-10. Give me some dap. Matt Ryan can't believe that he threw this game away, and they're back to their winning ways in the jungle. Stay tuned for our next episode coming through with the doubleheader 4th of July special against the New England Patriots. This is Game of Stripes.